Alrighty, hey traders, John Howell here. Today we're going to be looking at the stock market. Have we found bottom yet? Mining stocks are breaking past support, something that most of you guys have been giving me flack for, and I don't know what I'm talking about, and it's exactly what I've been calling for the last few weeks, and it's exactly what is happening right now. Gold is falling out a bit of a bear flag. What's that mean as well? Also, again, the stock market, what's happening right now? And I've got a little bit of a chart that I want to share with you as well too. Let's get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty, traders. So if you need help with your trading, go to johnsfreetraining.com. I've got a free training there that's going to walk you through the things you need to know about being a good trader. My #1 trading system. It's one of the best things you'll see when it comes to your trading. Just start applying it. Now, look at this here. Look at this sea of red. Sea of red today. Just red across the indices and red across the mining stocks. Let me go to the indices first, then I'll get to the mining sector as well. So, let's start off with the indices first. Let's go to the daily chart, right? We're at this level here of support, okay? We've been doing a lot of volatility through here. So I wouldn't be too surprised, traders, to see more of a downward push in these markets. I wouldn't be too surprised to see that. Let's have a look at this hourly chart here for a minute. Yeah, look at this here. So, in fact, let's see if I can bring up... actually, let's just do this here. There, right? So what we're doing right now, you can see we had a high, we had a lower high, it rallied down. Look at that beautiful close below, dropped down, rallied back up. Now we're developing another lower high. So we're not there yet, but I do believe there's more downside to come out of these markets to shake even more weak hands out when it comes to these markets here. So once again. So if we have a look at brain freeze, if we that's what I'm just seeing there, guys. I'm just seeing that there's not enough fear in the markets yet. But I tell you right now, that's what I just said about the markets. Okay, Nasdaq as well too. So Nasdaq, it's doing its thing. Let's go to the hourly chart. Nasdaq, look at this here: high, lower high, lower high. We're probably going to start to see a breaking of this level through here as well too. So it's probably a bit more weakness coming out of these markets, guys. There's probably a lot of stops down the bottom here as well too. So there's probably a bit more weakness coming out of it, but I believe this is going to be a bit of a slingshot move to a bit of a slingshot move to the upside. And so what I mean by that is that if we have a look at one take. If we have a look at the fear and greed index, look at this here, fear and greed index. If you want to know where this is, guys, just type in fear and greed index, CNN into good old Google, and you'll be able to see. You'll be able to keep track of this. Look what's happening now. We're getting to the fear, and so I believe we're getting right back down to a really good buying opportunity again. Look at this here. I want to see. Let's get more. Let's get a couple of days more flush, because what's going to happen is that we're going to probably get down to here somewhere. But look at this here. Every time the market has sold off, aka we've gotten to the fear levels down here, guess what's happened? The market's rallied, right? If you've been watching me now for quite some time, I've talked about this I've talked about this. And so if we can get more of a selling move, we could probably get down to here, maybe even down to here somewhere. If we get below 20, guys, oh my goodness. Doesn't mean it's going to happen straight away, but we're getting very, 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 very close to having a move up. And that's what the market does, guys. To me right now, this is not the top in the markets, okay? Short term, more downside to come probably, but then I do believe we're going to start to see some crazy moves coming out of this market, moving to the upside. But hey, I could be wrong, but we're starting to get a lot of like safe havens, extreme fear. We've got the market momentum, extreme fear. The stock price strength, extreme fear. Volatility, extreme fear. Stock breadth, extreme fear. Actually, this one here was changed only on the 26th. So this is probably, by the time this changes, we're probably going to start to get this thing changed here and changed here. When was the last update? Which is basically today, right? Yeah. So what's this here? During the last 5 trading days, That's from actually. Oh wait, So during the last trading, volumes in put options have lagged volumes in call options by 85%, as investors make bullish bets in their portfolios. This among their levels have of put buying seen in the last 2 years, extreme greed, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so last change from December from fear rating. Okay, so interesting. We're gonna once they start to flip and they start to buy a lot more put options, which I believe they're going to start to probably buy more of. We're probably going to start to see that, but we're probably going to see a bit of a capitulation, guys, at the end. I don't believe we're there yet. I believe once again, I believe we've got a bit more of a downside to come, a bit more of a capitulation to come. In the Russell, I have a target on the Russell of. Let me just do this here. So you measure from the high, you go down to the low, okay, and then you measure it from there to there. So on the Russell, my target is right there. So that's where I see. That's actually the target there. Maybe even a bit lower on the Russell. But that's my target that I'm seeing on the Russell, and we're probably going to hit there, and then we're possibly going to even drag down even more down to these levels down here on the Russell. A bit of a flush down. That's that major support level around, possibly maybe around that 170 level. So we have a lot more downside to come. I believe even on the Russell, we had all this time going sideways, and now we're breaking out. So it's not looking too good for the downside. So probably a bit more downside to come. But I do see this being a bit of a slingshot move in the stock market. I don't believe this is going to be the top, but more downside, more ugliness. If it is called ugliness, right? To me, it's just like short it, right? There's going to be more positions happening through this. It's probably going to be a lot more downside to come. So what I'm looking at now on the mining sector and traders, once again, this entire time, right? This entire time that from me going through here, from me saying that I'm expecting to see this market break below this support level, to even when we got this breakout level here, when we got this breakout bar here, I said that this is probably going to be a false breakout. Get ready for more downside to come. I've even done videos about this, and look what's happened today. We've broken past the support level right now. So traders, this is actually not. This is what I've been warning people, right? I've been warning people about this, and I've been saying, look at this weekly chart. Okay, traders, I'm telling you right now, like this is actually not looking too. This is actually not good, right? Again, trading against the trend is a no-no, which is never trade against that high time frame trend. Is a no-no. But secondly, look what's happening here. We've had all this sideways movement, and now we're actually starting to break below this support level. So there's actually a massive probability, guys, that look out below. We're about to get thumped here. Okay. Same for the GDX, the gold mining stocks haven't actually gotten there yet. If we go to the weekly chart, we're almost there. Once again, once the GDX starts to break out, look at all this sideways movement, guys. Okay. Again, don't shoot the messenger. Don't be cranky at me, guys. Okay. You guys are pissed at me because you don't want me to be saying this. You want me to bring in all this evidence of why this market's going to go up initially. Again, traders, on a short-term technical basis, these markets, as I've been calling, has been 100% spot on, right? I actually been saying especially with the mining sector, don't be going long here right now because, I haven't been saying don't be going long. I've just been saying that these rallies here is probably going to be faked out. We're going to be dropping to breaking past support. I even did a video yesterday saying we're probably going to break past support. Okay. So guys, I am just the messenger, right? I'm just showing you what the market, you could be cranky at me because I'm showing you what the reality is of the markets. Hey, but if you guys want to ignore the reality, then hey, you deserve what is coming to you. And guys, and that's just the harsh reality. It's something that I had to learn so much trading these markets. You can ignore the reality, but you can't ignore the consequences of ignoring that reality. So high, lower high, right here. Once we start to get a bit more of a flush down, guys, there's a lot more weakness coming out of these markets through here. And same for the SIL as well too. You can see, look at this here on the SIL, we actually started to get a bit of a break below that support level. Really, it's not a strong breaking below that level there, but we're starting to break below that level there. And with this weekly chart in place, again, I wouldn't be too surprised to see more downside to come. SIL as well, breaking past support level. Again, guys, This is something I've been calling this entire time. This entire time, looking at all these markets, and even on when this breakout bar here, I did videos about it's probably going to be a fake out. It's not going to, this breakout is going to be a fake out. There's a high probability we're going to reverse. We're going to break down to new lows, and that's exactly what's happened, traders. So this is just listening to the markets. And the good thing is, the good thing about this, guys, is that you can just listen to the markets and make some really good money from it, right? There's opportunities everywhere if you know what to look for and how to look at these markets. Let's have a look at gold here. Let's go back to gold. Gold, I did a video maybe yesterday or the day before saying, you know what, traders, I'm not too sure about this upside because we had a strong move down and then we've had a very, very, very weak move up. That's actually not bullish in the markets. Bullish is that, okay, get out of the way, right? See how that's a very strong bullish move? But then we actually had a strong bearish move, and now we're actually getting this here. And now we're actually breaking out. This breakout is actually not good. So guess what? Therefore, gold is probably going to start to continue back down to these lows back down to here. We're probably likely to start to see gold back down towards 17. Probably likely to start to see gold back down towards that 1700 level then again. Now again, guys, like looking at this pattern here again, it's just not looking too good as well too. And silver's always been one of those things that we're not really. Yes, we are. Look at this here. We are still in what? Say it with me. So we are still. Let's actually bring up the weekly charts. Look at this here. Say it with me. We are still what? We are still in a downward trend. Why? Why did this rally here on silver fake out so quickly and it's been getting hammered for the last week? Why is that? And this is actually a big thing for you guys, okay? Listen to me here, okay? Here's the thing. There's clues of why things make big moves and things don't make big moves. There is reasons why did this breakout on silver fail really quickly? And it was a short-term move, meaning you wouldn't be looking for a couple of month move or even a month move out of it. Maybe just a very short-term move and that's it, and it's likely to fail. Why is that? Say it with me. It is because the higher time frame trend, this higher time frame chart is what? Trending down, okay? We're getting this downward trend in the marketplace, and as you can see, we have what? We have this high, market runs down, comes back up, lower high. Look what's happening right now. We're making what? We're making another lower high. So this is where the silver broke out through here. And then people are like, here we go. Silver's actually, we're getting a bid in silver. It's going to rally up. Here we go. And then it just drops on you. Why is that? Once again, if you are trading against this weekly trend, if there is a strong weekly trend making lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, and then you're looking to go long here, just like I talked about with the mining sector for the last few weeks, that there's a more of a probability. Okay, now there are going to be the exceptions. You know, that the worst thing that happens is you listen to what I just said there. You buy it, and then the market does that. You're like, yeah, John, see, I made $15,000 by going long. You were wrong. Blah 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 blah. It's like, guys, okay, well do that 10 times, and then come back to me when your account's at zero because the fucking market's taking your money. Okay. And I say that, guys, because I see people like, guys, I want you to do well. I'm not here to go get you. I'm trying to teach you these stuff so you can actually do well out of the trading. I want you to do well out of trading. Even if you don't do anything with my company, my business, or buy any product from me, I'm teaching this stuff here so it makes a big difference in your trading. And you've seen this play out firsthand when it comes to, once again, the mining sector, from the fake out to so on and so forth. Okay, so never fight against that weekly charts there. Traders, I want to invite you to my webinar that I'm running today. And on this webinar, I'm going to share with you all the details to my #1 trading system for the last 17 years and how I only trade 1 hour per day. Plus, also going to be learning the 3 secrets that I had to master over the last 17 years to generate a really good income. If you go to johnsfreetraining.com, or there should be a link in the description, click on that. Go over there right now, register. If you are struggling with the trading right now, I promise you this is going to completely game change, because you're going to understand why you are going backwards and why you're losing money. And then I'm going to teach you exactly what the system I use that gets me a really high % win-loss ratio. So this is what I want you to do right now. Go to johnsfreetraining.com. Go over there, register for my webinar right now today, because you're going to absolutely love it. Or there should be a link in the description. And I look forward to seeing you on the webinar. So go to that right now, and I look forward to seeing you on my next webinar. Go to that right now. Go to johnsfreetraining.com. Go to that right now.